Losing all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth.
Okay. We're back. Nahida's battle combat ready. And yeah. Let's kill a god. Oh, look at that. The last ascension material. I have the feeling this stream could be very short. Wait, but this can't be all the update is about, right? I mean, last update we got a whole region and all of that, and now we just get Nahida and her story, and that's it? We will see. So, I'm just interested in the novel idea to fighting a god with a bunch of gods. Okay. Nahida, once you've made your preparation. Yeah, I think this could be. Alright. Let's destroy a god. With another god.
How's it going, Nahida?
I nurtured her to maximum potential, which is currently possible at least.
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
What the heck is that?
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
What?
You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Like the upcoming boss fight? Do we need a gadget to defeat the boss this time around?
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
Oh god, could you whine anymore? It's already an upgrade since it didn't set a single thing yet. Are you actually upset?
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you.
God damn it.
It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
God damn it.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you. I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you.
I wasn't trying to be nice. I just had to say it like it is.
Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess.
Okay.
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
That's a lie, kind of.
You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukudevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Don't worry, I fed you enough.
I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
There we go. Reach the Belladie. Oh, white, of course.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city? The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbingers become a god after all.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process. The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal. So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh yeah, let's drop that kind of lore right here.
That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his. It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
Had a few encounters, but none of them were pleasant. Yeah, because Mona just pulled us out.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation. Ah, I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Now I have the feeling this was not a good idea to bring this squad. What?
Solidify!
Shine down! Time for takeoff!
You shall perish.
This isn't good.
Oh. Huh? Actually, there's something I have to check. Okay, that seems to work. That seems to work. Okay. Alright then.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Oh, he's almost full. Okay.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
What?
It seems to have stuck. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Committed to memory.
Torn to oblivion.
I guess this is it.
Wait, don't tell me. Oh, okay. It actually. Oh. They made it super simple, alright. Oh, there's a treasure chest? Wait, what? Wouldn't gliding be faster? 5 Primo Gems? 5? Oh, are you serious? And now you sucked off all my energy because of this bullshit? Oh, you can't be serious that you just did that to me.
You get frostbite.
There is no escape.
Brace yourself. Just wait for a little.
Stabilize.
Here we go. Committed to memory. Let's play.
Can't run from death.
Why would this small chest give so much? I'm a little bit upset about that. Where does this lead then? Why is Venti hurt already? Where does this lead? Wait, what? Again? Are you serious? Okay, this is just infuriating at this point. This game, the game is screwing with me. Okay, so I have to look around if there are more treasure chests. Ugh. In a minute, I have an idea. Where is it? Where are my gadgets? Work. Oh, the treasure compass doesn't work in domains. What a letdown. It's just a huge letdown. Treasure chest.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Dang it! There you go. This will probably work. Oh, this would have clearly showed me how to get there. That's good to know.
This may hurt a little.
Illusion shattered. Here we go.
Shouldn't get careless.
Put this open? Oh. Wait a minute. This maybe bring me to a secret room.
Let's
I'm
play.
paranoid now when it comes to this. Oh, doesn't look. Oh god! Doesn't look like a secret behind there. No! Fuck! I'm killing myself with this bullshit. Problem is that the handle isn't turning and lets me hop on. Oh, it is turning! Oh, never mind, I guess. wonder I was damaged.
Solidify!
Roll!
Let's end this quickly!
There is no escape.
Sting.
Here we go.
Well, now we have a problem.
Illusion shattered.
This
Oh.
is it. Gather!
This may hurt a little.
Shine down.
Let's move.
Let's play.
We've only just begun. Shouldn't get careless.
There is no escape.
Stabilize.
Committed to memory.
Here we go.
Looks like I...
Wait, what? When did you go? Okay.
Think you can get away? Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh. Why would they design it that way? There's not much to look at here.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
Would you seen him control the weather?
Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis! Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous! Aren't you too, Nahida? Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well. Curious? Curious about what? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge.
I don't like to think about fate, and I don't actually want to believe in it, but at the same time I do, but not for the bad things, but for the good things. So I am contradicting myself a lot.
That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing? Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
I'm also looking forward to it, I suppose.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Challenge completed? Wait, what? Hello.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Boer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
What?
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Arcane
Imposing
wisdom.
aura. It really feels like the gods. A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply.
Oh, God.
How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
Is it? Is it though? Looks like a whack'em smack'em robot.
You sure are something, dishing out compliments at a time like this. But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
He's still the same old Balladeer on the inside.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Still the same Balladeer we know.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power.
I mean, a true god doesn't crave power because he already knows he possesses power. You wouldn't need to seek power if you were a god already, right? I mean, I think.
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom.
But from now on, Nahida's followers will only continue to increase in number.
Your judgment is as your existence, unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Boer, the god of wisdom.
Why is she calling her Bua?
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Wait, what is this thing doing?
Feeble human. Stabilize.
Shine down.
What does this thing do? Oh! And now? Oh, wait.
Insignificant past. Gather.
What am I supposed to do with this?
At my command, stabilize. You shall fall.
Okay.
Feeble human. Insignificant past.
What am I supposed to do here?
The Temple of Wisdom.
There is no escape.
Time for takeoff. Brace
My
yourself.
endless cycle.
Torn to
begins.
oblivion.
Oh!
I will have order. Turn! Gather.
Oh, whoops.
Think you can get away?
Now you shall perish.
Perish!
What was that? I'm confused what I was even supposed to do. Whoa! Oh, why? Why did I think it was over?
Stabilize. Burn to oblivion.
Illusion shattered.
Grow, grow, grow. Share my knowledge.
Kneel.
This may hurt a little.
Solidify.
I don't really want to kneel,
Right.
you know.
Committed to memory.
Shine down.
I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to look at right now.
Brace yourselves.
I mean, this does deal damage, but I have zero idea what is supposed to happen here.
This may hurt a
Burn
little.
to oblivion.
Illusion shattered.
Oh! What's this?
Yahoo!
Oh!
Reality is pain.
What?
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
What the fuck?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh!
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
The moment she came in the room. That's the first thing she did.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams. All that battle experience! It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Oh! Even I'll hate them.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
Wait, what? The Traveler is the... Of course he is.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Oh, wait. Oh, whoops.
I see everything.
Kneel.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. Oh, perfect! I'm not quite, still not sure what I'm...
Burn to oblivion. Rise.
Let's play.
Kneel.
I still don't know what this is supposed to do.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
This is fucking with my head since it's not functioning anymore like I...
Order guide you in pain.
Can you not?
Solidify.
Oh, this thing is healing us. Okay, that's good to know. What is supposed to... I'm so confused. What the heck is supposed to go on? Is it really just that we have to keep it charged?
Kneel.
Hold aim to... What do you mean? What?
Stabilize. Good riddance, cruel world.
I see everything.
Why do I have the feeling that that's the... I'm not sure what's supposed to happen!
Everyone
This is usually Zhongli, so it really screws me up that you put a trial character here.
commit it to memory.
I have...
I see everything.
Oh god! Oh, I guess I'm dead now.
Your new god awakens. Now,
Seriously?
been opened.
I don't even... Where is the help when you need it? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do.
Let's wait for a little.
Kneel.
I mean, this even doesn't do anything.
Tremble.
Oh! Huh? Where are you?
Reality is pain.
Oh, that is what was supposed to happen. Okay.
Burn to oblivion.
Oh,
Here we go.
Tremble.
oh. This was the messiest boss fight ever.
Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
That boss fight was so...
This is... That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor. seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness? Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted? I mean, it looks like a withering. Must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know? Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger. So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul. Oh, do you feel sad, Nahida? I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
The words "world forgive me"?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery.
Can you not cut trees outside right now?
We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with our lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
Use the truth to save everybody.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
Oh.
That's so scary.
Oh, Paimon is already lost.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Oh god. This was a super messy boss fight and I don't understand it.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness. So let's make sure the boat stays on course.
There are a lot of things that I don't agree with. Like these things.
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them. This might hurt a little.
Whoa, where did you come from?
Stabilize.
Committed to memory.
Shine down. Huh. Torn to oblivion.
Stop this!
I will have order. Solidify.
There is no escape.
Yahoo!
Do I even have to fight all of them?
Stabilize.
Shine down.
The Temple
Oh,
of Wisdom.
shite, that's not what I wanted to do.
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Look! A four-leaf sigil has appeared in the sky!
Excuse me, what?
Illusion shattered.
Think you can get away? Here we go! Roll!
One of their treasure chests in the subconsciousness of a person.
Yeah! Share my knowledge!
Order guide you. Gather.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Shine down.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Stabilize. This is order.
Torn to oblivion.
This may hurt a little.
There is no escape.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida? Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts came, did they? Oh, no, it's okay now.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
I mean, yeah, you know, there's not much going on up there.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before? No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job. Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
No. Yeah, flashbang your players.
Is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Oh, I can't jump anymore. Okay. I can. One.
Well, this is the place.
Same place for my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
She's a tree, I guess.
But the one standing over there is... Is that... me? She looks exactly like me.
I mean, so the theories about the Awanawas are true. She used up all her power in order to bring it back to the forest, and she came back to life just with no knowledge from her former life, just like the Awanawa do.
Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Why is Nahida talking like a little girl, but this one talks like a normal adult? Almost exactly the same. Almost.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature, hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
Yep, the theories were right. The Awanawa quest gave it blatantly away.
You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul, and you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago.
I have the feeling this is just a very convenient way so they don't have to make a full-fledged model into the game for the sake of portraying the other the Greater Lord.
Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
How can you... What?
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
Kusanali, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry, the growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Yep, definitely become a great Archon.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom. them.
Oh yeah, they were just idiots. They are a disgrace for calling themselves sages.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Wait, what about the world forget me?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
I knew it, the cataclysm, before we even see anything.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to.
Wait, was there supposed to be an image to be shown and the game just forgot to render it?
I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood.
A form of truth that can't be understood?
It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul.
Almost.
But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no, how could that happen? I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated.
Wait, what?
And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox.
Wait, Nahida has to kill herself now? In order to completely cleanse the tree of Irminsul?
So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies? You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world.
Is that why it said world forget me?
But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
So not only are you killing her, you're also eradicating her entire existence. To begin with?
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
I'm still... What does Bua even mean?
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me.
Really?
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
Really? I mean, if she doesn't exist now, how can there be pain of her left?
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
What a terrible trade offer. You receive the knowledge that you eradicated my existence. No, wait. Wait, you get to eradicate... No, wait. How was the trade offer? I mean, I mean, she still feels the pain of eradicating the existence, which is a paradox in and of itself. If she eradicates the existence of something, and it is as if it never existed to begin with, how can you still suffer the pain of something that doesn't exist anymore, or basically never has existed, unless you knew it existed, and now know that it doesn't exist anymore, despite the existence not being there anymore to begin with, since apparently you completely eradicated it. This is an infinite paradox here. So there shouldn't be any pain after doing this. Nahida!
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying?
Oh god, that's so mean! Don't tell me.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
See? This is what I mean, it is unfair! If something apparently never existed, how can it still cause pain? I mean, if the existence is eradicated, how can it still cause this pain? You still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
She's forgotten her. Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world? How convenient this is!
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Wait, couldn't you make her remember about it now? Or do you think you shouldn't? Someone doesn't seem to remember either. Has everybody really forgotten? Greater Lord Wikidavata? I mean, you are the first sage of Buddha, or however it's called. Shouldn't you share your knowledge? Did I tell them the truth? Yes! Yes! Do it! Or maybe not? That sound, I feel super sleepy. Uh-oh. I can't press my button. Wait, what was that? I couldn't see it, that was too fast.
Huh? That sound. Traveler, Paimon.
Wait, we both got unconscious?
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
Are you feckin' serious? How did you make the traveler collapse on the ground?
The doctor. What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin.
Really?
Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them.
And why would you care if she forgives you? You are a sadistic bastard to begin with.
I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
What? You already did!
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
Wait, does that mean we only dreamed he left Sumeru?
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages.
What?
A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time.
What?
So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
How is that even possible? So you basically cloned yourself at different ages of your time and space where you basically made a clone, for example, each year of yourself. Is that it?
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
Huh?
It was my experiment, so why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I guess that was the point of the experiment.
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials.
I would not let him come so close to me.
For example, the Gnosis.
No, why would she give it to you?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, You have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact.
So what you're telling me is the Doctor is apparently stronger than an Archon, eh? God, if the Traveler was awake, you would get your ass get whooped! But that's probably why you took him out with such a really weird trick. Which should not actually work, but oh well.
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but...
Can you not just put him into a dream stance or in a samsara so you can fake him out and get away while he is trapped in a loop?
what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Ooh, nice. Do it! Do it!
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences?
Oh great, your hair's clipping into your chest. Someone didn't pay attention in quality control. And this is why you need proper hair physics in the game.
Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
I like her, she's sassy now.
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked.
Wait, so this is... What? I'm confused. Well, I don't understand I don't understand what you mean by segments anymore. Is it just a frozen you in a certain spot in time? And time is not moving forward in where your segment is? Or... I don't understand the concept of a segment.
What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
Good point.
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
I have no idea what's going on.
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
What the heck?
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
Oh yeah, finally they bring that one event up from 2 years ago that you could only experience then and there. So if you would play the game only now, you would hear this for the first time.
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye.
We are unconscious. How can we even see this unfolding?
With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
And we won't hear the end of it. Great! Several days later.
Together! Okay. Wake him up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning. Wait, what? What is what?
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Terrible.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
What are you saying? We found ourselves in Gandhara village and Kali were looking after us. Yet that it was Sino who brought us here, complained that Sino was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what I know in Kole have said, the Akasha has been turned off completely and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but will definitely be a good thing.
Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Wow, what a catch up! I'm thoroughly miffed. Hello.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake. Yep, yep.
Good morning, Collie. Your Alizar seems to be gone.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Wait, Paimon hasn't already read it? Wait, where? There.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Milu.
Oh,
We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
I mean, it's really not that amazing. We were just doing our part. I mean, we are now the first sage of the of the Archon. Of Bruh. Wait, how is it? I don't know how it's pronounced.
Everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no need to be modest.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Before I leave? Okay, But that boss fight was the messiest thing I've seen in a long time. It was confusing. I didn't know most of the time what was going on. And how would I have destroyed these flying machines? Since if I wouldn't have a, a ranged character, it would be impossible to reach all of them. And it kills you in one go, just like it does with the Widen Shogun's boss form.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects.
Okay.
The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
Oh, well, great.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Guess Nado's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway. It's a surprise party!
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
God, I have to ask on the Reddit what the doctor means by segmentation. I don't understand how it works. It seems like a bullshit JoJo. It seems like a bullshit JoJo stand ability, you know? Like how King Crimson erases time.
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Really?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the EVGA forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Oh, right. I totally forgot about the sages.
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the EVGA forest.
Is it though? Isn't that them getting off a little bit lightly? Well, unless they are stripped of all the privilege.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really.
But
That's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Alright, the Grand Bazaar.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask about?
What's Hypatia?
Ah, yes. Thanks for remembering her. She continued her training in the forest after she recovered. As a scholar, she never slacks off.
Great!
A lot has happened lately. Kale and I have been busy. But don't worry, we'll take care of ourselves. As for Sino's reinstatement, the more I think about it, the more I suspect that he just doesn't have a single clue about this feast. But this does remind me that Kale and I should find an opportunity to celebrate him as well. He has helped me a lot during this time. And you as well. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Take care. Please, find me if you need anything.
That was a pretty short update, so now we have to wait another month to see what happens after. I mean, we have the conclusive thingamabob, so when is the next region coming out? I mean, the actual next region.
Everything has been getting better lately, and my mood has been improving as well.
Great.
You can come find me anytime if you need anything.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I was just doing my duty. Remember to talk to Master Tainari before you leave.
Already did. I wonder what could possibly still happen that would have any impact in this adventure when all the important stuff happened already now.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right? Hey, Nilu! Traveler, Paimon! We got your letters, so here we are! You're the best! The other guests haven't even replied yet. Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived? Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilou is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Of course you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilou is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
I mean, I have one. Several, in fact.
I want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here. There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Really? We have to run an errand?
If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
We'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
You know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Oh boy, this sounds exhausting.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
I'll go to the Adventurers Guild later and ask Ms. Catherine if she knows how to get one of those cameras.
Yes, please do. I'm sure the audience would be thrilled at the chance of receiving commemorative gifts. It could be our special surprise that we prepare for everyone.
I think it's an amazing idea. Who knows? If we take more pictures, they might even become the signature souvenir of the Grand Bazaar.
And Nilou will become even more famous. Ha! It won't be long till people are fighting for front row at your performances.
I've heard that this camera is not just something anyone can use as they please. It must be aimed properly, and subjects should pose for the best results.
Oh, should we get ready then? Perhaps we should wear something a little more appropriate.
No. I think we look absolutely fine. If anything, when we pose for this, clever invention, we should just be ourselves.
You really think so?
Well, can I actually? Oh look! There's nothing going on inside her head. Oh boy. Wait, what was it? Yep, there's nothing going on in there. How about you?
I see everything.
I should go buy something from Jude's after work. What should I buy?
Great. So what happened to the Dendronosis now? Did she actually give it up?
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
Not really.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
No, you are the gossip person here. Well. Where are you? Oh, I was expecting the dialogue to start immediately, but... Is he here? Hello? Hello? Oh, there's the new NPC!
Oh, Hatham should be around here somewhere, right?
They're already introducing a new character. That is currently only strictly an NPC, but it will probably turn into more soon.
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Already talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
So?
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
He's also a They introduced too many Dendro characters at this point. How can they keep Nahida unique while also introducing a shit ton of new, a shit ton of new characters who can be Dendro as well? We have a too big Dendro influx now. Well, what Dendro characters do we have? We have the Traveler, we have Tenawi, Kale, and Nahida. That's 4. Then there's Alhaitham, and now Kaveh, which would be the 6th one. And then there is another rumored Dendro character, that's 7. And then there's Baizu, that's 8! We get an overload of Dendro characters now, way more than we should. For, the sole reason that, God, we are almost having... Dendro characters could take over the most characters in the game for the sole reason that currently Electro is the most present element in the game.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Interestingly enough, Alhaitham reminds me a lot of Kea now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Ugh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
What?
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, and it will be the Traveler, will it? Or not? Is he... Wait, can we actually read this, or...? Oh, wait, we actually pick up books? Oh, blimey. I didn't expect that these books are actually tangible. Well, some of them at least. The ones that are blinky blinky. There's one. No, I'm fascinated with the books because they gave me an achievement for one. Let me get this book, so it's not in the cutscene anymore.
Hey, Hatham!
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the EVGA forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
Well, can't be that long.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
6 great sages sounds pretty powerful. Look at me, I'm a great sage too. The first, in fact, of Brewer.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kinda strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, And the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon's got a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Yeah, he likes his freedom too much to be in that kind of position, I reckon.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
Kinda. You have that Kea Diluc energy going on.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
Didn't seem to believe a word you told him.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
It's very hard work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Alright. I guess we go to the next one then. Port Omosh. Forgot to talk to him.
The House of Dana is the last quiet place in the whole academia now. I was originally planning to stay here a little longer, but there's a chance that Kaveh might show up again. Tuh, what a nuisance. I'd better go somewhere else.
So is there anything going on inside your head? Nope.
I see everything. I see everything.
I'm sure that book was around here somewhere. Am I remembering it wrong? I'll keep looking. I'm sure that book was around here somewhere.
Grow!
I miss the sweet cider of my hometown.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Totally forgot that I was still
Let's go
streaming.
through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Okay, I have to take a little breather now.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, heart in both face.
Okay.
Dissipate!
No, I can just teleport directly to port almost. Wait. No. I just realized that Nahida crying and wondering why she's crying part was again very Kingdom Hearts like. It's something that happened to a certain character in the game and then didn't know why they were sad because the existence of that person was kinda erased but still kinda in there anyway, so now Nahida's corrupted. Wow. What is going on inside your head?
Can't these idle people find something useful to do?
Nope.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Who are you again?
Dinyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
How about we're good?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Tee. It makes it easier to find you.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
Yeah, I'm already getting bored. Let's get the... I mean, the last boss fight was even so confusing that it was impossible to enjoy.
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru, and as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
Wait, what?
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the academia?
What?
He didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there.
Wait, I only now realized this, but you know, with how her arm is and all that, and that she's a mercenary and stuff like that, she reminds me of Cloud's Drive, just with ears. I mean, you know, she uses a claymore just like him, and you know.
Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight, so he suggested I find some work in the academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing!
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
What is up with this? Is that the FSR screwing up? Making these weird lines appear? And also that there are no physics on the earrings is really annoying to me to look at. The more I realize that the earrings should move, since normal earrings wouldn't be just stiff like that.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
Guess being free is just a part of how Dia operates.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too.
Wait, so did the Traveler tell Nahida that he remembers Greater Lord Wukadavata?
But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second! You make it sound like you're leaving now!
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately, and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
I mean, it's party time, I guess.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
I mean, you look better than most NPCs, so...
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
Alright, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in our village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Alright then.
Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
Alright, on to our next stop.
This is more exhausting than the fights. Since it's just... I don't know. Oh yeah, there's nothing going on inside that head. Well done. Oh, wait.
After recovering from Elazar, everything seems so different to me. When I look at the scenery I visited before, it has a completely different feeling.
Yeah. You need to be stronger than an ox to take life by the horns.
I think I've heard you say something like that before. But today, I finally understand what you mean.
Is there any place you'd like to go? I can accompany you. I've got time.
What if I tell you that I want to go to the desert?
Why would anyone want to go to the desert?
Fine by me. If we go to the desert, I can introduce you to my friends there. But we should prepare and get everything we need before setting off.
Let's go! I'll go pack my luggage now. After we're done with the feast in 2 days, we can go have fun in the desert.
What is there fun in the desert to do?
You can count me in.
Unbelievable. Well. Isaac. Oh, okay. It's enthusiastic. Why did camel fly a kite, make a sandcastle, trip balls? There's not really much. No, there's not that much to do in the desert. Me hero, just like you did. Oh god, what is this? Oh god, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Alright.
You must remember to add less salt the next time I cook.
So, I look like Isak's grandfather. Maybe this was meant to be.
Young scholars are so impetuous these days. Please, stay away.
Oh yeah, though they are the screwing cats in a children's video game. If you look at it in a certain angle. Oh, I think they patched that. They used to be inside of each other. I think they actually patched that out. Oh, don't mind me dropping in.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru village. Ah, there's Sino!
It's been a while. Not really.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for taking us to him.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place, You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Ramon! And... huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Yep. We screwed with your head once.
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
What have you been doing lately?
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
You're not going to be a scholar anymore? Oh no.
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
So you become the new Tomb Raider.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night.
Oh, how poetic.
The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
I mean, wasn't that our manipulation?
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Yeah, we heard. Look at that low-resolution texture on Ether's shoulder. This is what they should avoid when they do very close shots of a character, to have textures like that.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Ramon.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Satarian know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
So you really didn't know?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
Goddamn people and their party-going attitudes.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
You two are invited as well.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down.
Be sure to give the message to Nido.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Alright, that's that. Wait for the feast to start 2 days from now. Okay.
Today's the big day. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
Okay, let's see. There was something else actually that I wanted to look at. Oh yeah, it is a travel log. Was it chapter 4? Nope. Was chapter 3 then? Oh, there we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there! Define my prospects and health. I want to see what they say.
Your life shall continue on for... many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
Okay, that is interesting. And of course, the prospects and love. Okay, that's what this is good for. Well, okay. Hello. Seems like a very personal party.
Everybody's already here! Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
Wait, he says you're here and the voice actor says I'm here.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
I'm on. We have a sack full of food and you haven't even eaten that. The venue is beautiful. Yep, everything goes as planned. Great.
Whoa! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's one more talent under our belt,
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Returned to the Academia? Abandoned and neglected?
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
And you forgot to mention that before?
This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Oh, that's because Greater Lord Wukadevata never existed. So they think there was always ever Lesser Lord Kusanali. Okay, now it makes sense.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Yeah, he's just surprised because he remembers.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Don't mind me, my mind was elsewhere.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Seems that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Wukadevata, the understanding of Sumeru's history has also changed. But I mean, Greater Lord Wukadevata kinda is Lesser Lord Kusanali. I mean, not the exact same person, but still. Everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Teyvat who remembers that Greater Lord Wukadevata ever existed. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her. Of course! How very convenient!
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
God, people and their happiness don't like.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Yep.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Why?
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Oh God, he will be furious. Oh well. Hello.
Ah, there you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today?
Are you actually...
If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
Either, I think her eyes are a little bit higher. It's great, thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
You have a message to tell you? What message, huh?
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Alright. Hello.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious.
Must be weird to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's alright, don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
Suddenly a little sleepy. Feels like I'm about to nod off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
I think Nahida will talk to me when I doze off. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden, or is it because I'm too full? It's like someone is there. She's still sparkling.
It's me.
Hey, that looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
Why are you not coming in your actual form? They would be elated.
Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Ah, so that's what this is about. Nahida, it'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
I mean, how would they know that I am your chosen sage or whatever? How would they know that I speak for you? And I can't even speak, that's also a problem. Things in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
Nah.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
It'll be fine, please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have.
It's good. Wait, huh?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
She's taking over! No! Don't abuse me like that!
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Oh no! Don't do this to me! Why? Why are you doing this? At least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body. And don't look at weird things. No, this is not what you should do!
Everyone!
I mean, do only I hear that it is Nahida and everyone else thinks the Traveler's talking? Is that the only way they make the Traveler talk? By making him possessed by deities?
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Wait, what? Oh yeah, right. Paimon can tell that it's Nahida.
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, her cognition can change her appearance.
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name.
It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dinyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
See, just like I said, everybody's very happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Nahida shows up for a surprise, brings the feast to its climax. Oh god, flows in the hearts of everyone present. Sincere joy. Ooh. Talking and laughter carries on late into the night. And the feast ends on a perfect note. Well, this is a happy ever after when I... God.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I think I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
Isn't it one of the deadly sins?
Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Alright, she's right here. So, Nahida, anything to say? Nope? Okay. Hello? Wait, what? This reminds me of the Legend of Zelda. The start of this tune reminds me so much of The Legend of Zelda whenever there's something great happening.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know?
Yes, about the Akasha?
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Okay. What happened after I fell asleep that day?
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the gnosis?
Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
What? You mean the bitch from the beginning of the game?
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place.
So the Gnosis don't only stand for a resource of power, but also they represent the physical form of the law of nature?
And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
And that is what? What is the knowledge you gain? Don't omit the most important part!
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
How would you hide a feather?
I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features.
Such as?
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
I mean, we know that he is one of the new 5-star characters and becomes Animo, so...
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
Wait, what? The subtitle said is dependent on his luck. Luck and fate are two very different things, I would say. About Fontaine, the next stop on my journey, we go to France, to French country. What is it? To France, yeah. Le baguette de spaghetti. Who got a spaghetti on my baguette?
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the Nation of Justice?
Nation of Justice? Did you just say justice? God, I can't wait to see what that entails. I mean, we only reached the 3rd month. How can they possibly stretch Sumeru another... How many months? Another 6 months. How are they supposed... Well, not even 6. 9 months. They have to stretch... No, more. I mean, the year's not even over. They have to stretch Sumeru for so many months. And I don't see it happening. Oh god, this will take so long. What will they do in the meantime? Or will Fontaine come out way sooner? I mean, I know there's at least one more desert region, but still. And there are a few characters that still have to come out in the meantime. Like, Dia is not even on the menu yet, and Alhaitham is also not on the menu yet, since there was no official announcement for them. So wait, let me think about this. So, we got Nahida this patch. Do we get... So we will get Scaramouche, the patch after, then maybe Dia, and then Alhaitham. That's 3 more months, maybe, of not actual content, but you know, filler. We are in the filler arc of Sumeru now. And like any good anime, like any anime, they stretch way too long. But then again, how... Oh god, they only just released this, so how would they even manage to bring Fontaine in any foreseeable future?
As far as I know, that nation operates on the judicial system.
Wait, so we are playing Phoenix White in that version, I bet. There will be a Phoenix White minigame. Oh, wait. Did they not already release the trading card game in this version, or will it only release later? Since I would like to get my trading game on now, just because it's something to do. I haven't even thought about that yet.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials.
What? The Hydra Archon is in Fontaine. That is interesting. I need a good Hydra in my party anyway. I mean, there are a lot of good Hydras already, but, you know.
However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict.
Oh god, I wonder how that will backfire.
Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
That puts it mildly. I've got nothing I've got nothing else to say. You omitted the knowledge that you paid a gnosis for. And I still have to Google what this separation of the doctor means.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
About your sister.
Oh, right, yeah. Who still thinks about her?
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
We both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on her in Irminsul.
Yeah, isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
Oh, but she lived the 500 years here.
However, there must be something different about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
What?
Duh?
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
No, that just means she is here longer than I am. Right? I mean, there should be information about an individual who comes into a world that is not his own. So, she was here 500 years ago, and I was not really present in the world, or existing really, for that period of time. She was already here, so there was no information about me, but now there should be information about me, because, you know, fighting a dragon, fighting a water snake god with Liyue, defeating an Archon, like the White Shogun, and being friends with you, so there should be plenty of information on Irminsul about the Traveler, even if he doesn't belong to this world. But he was part of the world for quite a while now. Oh, pardon me. How is that possible? We journeyed the sea of stars our lives until we came here. How could you possibly hail from Tibet? Maybe it's the reverse. The Traveler is actually from the Abyss, and his sister is from Tibet. Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is it this world that has done something to her?
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Tibet?
Do you know what she has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
Of course they do.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yes!
A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
4th? Who were the first 3? What do you mean 4th?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
What? What are they trying to... What kind of outlandish story are they trying to tell here?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Wait, so the first Descender plays God right now?
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
God, the lore seekers will have a field day with this one.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I need some time to reflect on what you've said. Tomorrow I do the story quest.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru.
Soon! Ha! A bigger joke has never been told. Soon. As if soon anything will happen that I get to a new nation. It's anything but soon. And if so, if it only takes half a year this time to get to the next nation, that would be baffling.
I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world.
What kind of bullshit is that? Me walking on this earth should already leave data behind that can be recorded, even if we're not from this world, right? God, magic and those weird rules. So I shape the world while I traverse them, but at the same time it is not recorded by the world, as if I'm not even impactful at all?
If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oh god, that is so nice. There we go. Next time on King on Invocations! There it is! The quest that gives me the card game! Is there anything more?
Is there anything you want to know?
Okay, I guess that is it then. I'm now punching Scaramouche in the schnoz to get his weekly boss material.
And soon, you'll also begin your... I'm very interested if fate is the ultimate...
I'm sure glad...
The pleasure is... Alright.
Oh no, I am looking for the domain of the Balladeer. Wait, it's here? Oh, might as well. There we go. The obsession with Goddard has burst like a bubble, like a daydream. Yet when you step into the secret... Let's see, hydro animal. Okay, well, that's not bad. But why Electro again? I have so much. Oh, wait, why am I so little on Electro? Well, never mind. There's the big, huge, thick chunk of Electro. Oh, well. So I will adjust this to him and see how it goes. Since I have no idea how this fight will go. We'll create energy blocks. Pick these blocks up to recharge the Neo. Once it has energy, the Neo can be put various. When you are standing over an elemental matrix on the ground during the battle's first phase, you can activate the matrix effect. Clears the war frost effect from the ground. Clears the remnant flame effect from the ground. Creates an uppercut with which you can dodge some of Shuki no Kami's attack. Create a continuous healing effect. Hydro, okay. Electro suppresses Shuki no Kami. Activate the other Electro Matrix while the suppression effect is active to overload and paralyze them. Wait, what? Activate the other? Okay. Charge the fully to allow it to hit with a more powerful aimed attack, which will deplete his shield. Charging his Setsuna so it can be used to hit his weak spot, toppling him over and immobilizing him. Okay.
If you're not...
Bow before me, worm! Gather!
Okay, that's
Churn!
Stabilize.
Ah, there.
Perish. More power.
Make yourselves at home.
Stand with me.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You cannot defy me, mortal! My endless cycle begins!
Oh! Can I not just, you know...
A bond is strong. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Share my knowledge. This may hurt a little. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't just attack him like this. Okay, now comes the phase that I have trouble with.
Stabilize. I am the all-knowing God. Gather. Burn to oblivion.
Oh.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Know my sword.
Kneel.
Okay. Oh shit.
Stabilize. Tremble. Gather.
Oh.
Reality is pain.
Where are you?
Good riddance, cruel world.
Oh, yeah, this is...
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your...
Grow.
Stand with me.
How do I reach these ones? I don't... Ah, shit! I don't know how to avoid this! This is so bullshit! This is what I don't understand! Okay, I leave the domain for now. I have to look this up. This is so stupid. I mean, they are in the air. How am I supposed to hit them when they are in the air? I mean, the game doesn't even tell you, bring an archer, maybe you will need it. God, that sounds like something that I would need Amber for, since Amber is pyro. Weekly bosses. Let's see. Maybe this has already.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Oh no!
as
Please don't. Please spare me. I'm currently annoyed with this shithead. Since that is the one phase that makes no sense to me. So yeah, let's see, what is it? Phase 2. Wait, what? Will attack the player while Shuki no Kami charges the center Nirvana engine fires volleys of bullets. Deal as electro damage, periodically fire beams that the player that deal. Nirvana engines are weakest to Cryo, Dendro, and Pyro. When destroyed, the Nirvana will spawn a small energy block which will charge the is fully charged. The player can use its aimed attack on Shuki no Kami to paralyze her. All party members will gain full energy. If the player fails to instantly kill the actor. It doesn't really tell you how to get the flying ones. Destroyed, the Nirvana engine will spawn, blah blah blah, kill the active character. I mean, I understand that. Yep, that doesn't help much. Should be disabled. Wait, he has electro resistance, okay. Don't need director to just dodge him along full on shield. For the Satsuna attack though, do bring with proper element. Quick destroy the engines and collect. Okay. So I have to bring a character to specifically deal with that one annoying mechanic. Well, that's how they want to sell Yalan, I guess. Wait a minute, I could probably kill them with Shincho. What? This is the only annoying part, really. Where is it? Where did it say what I need? There. Cryodendro and Pyro. I mean, it doesn't need to be Cryodendro or Pyro, so... Oh, Cookie, don't be uselessly dead right now. Here we go. We go back to him and try that one more time. No idea how deeply annoyed I am by this part. But I mean, he's new. I have to figure him out first, I suppose. I just know I have to end the fight before he kills one of my characters.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Solidify!
No, my sword!
hurt a little. Yeah. Committed to memory.
Insignificant past. Stabilize.
This may hurt a little.
My endless cycle begins. Solidify.
Wait, I could just... Oh.
Body and dead with me.
Committed to memory.
Stabilize.
Yeah? Come on, let me do the thing. Oh, I have to do it on the other platform? No?
Careless.
What just happened? Wait, is it on cooldown?
At my command, you shall fall.
Oh. That is really the problem, I think.
Stabilize.
It goes on cooldown. Okay, good to know.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Make yourselves a push. Dissipate. Grow, grow, grow. Committed to memory.
Okay.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate. Kneel.
Oh, do I really have to wait for him to... Yeah. Oh.
Kneel.
Oh! Didn't even realize that they could harm me.
Is pain. Stabilize.
Could you stop?
Gather. Good riddance, cruel world.
Okay.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines.
Wait, that doesn't do anything?
Solidify.
I didn't realize that that doesn't do anything.
I will have order.
Yeah, okay. That is not okay. Okay, leave domain for now. So I specifically have to bring a bloody... Wait, before I do that, I want to see someone else fight him. I want to see how someone... I mean, I could just bring Ganyu and be done with it. But it doesn't synergize with any of my other things that I would do. Okay, let's search and watch a video.
significant.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Okay, she just uses
But where are
Ayaka.
those who share the memory?
Let's see, how do you do it? You also, yeah, bring the shield down. And then, what happens then?
Good riddance. Stabilize.
Every journey has its final day. Don't
Okay.
rush.
Wait, what?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
My will embodied. Do your master's bidding.
Okay, I mean, that's fine by me. I wanted to try something new, but the old tried and true is actually the answer here. Where are you? Where are you? The best, still best 5-star in the game, Ayaka. Okay, I take you for convenience. I should take someone else for resonance as well. But whom of my cryo characters should I take for? I guess might as well. And then we take you. Or is there any other thing I could? Nah, that's good enough.
I await your instruction.
Okay, switcheroo to my thing. Are there artifacts still the right ones? Not quite sure. I think they are. Okay. Wow, I would have thought that they would make the mechanics so that Nahida can actually do something against them. I mean, you know, what I would have expected of this boss, if you have Nahida, that you can just use her E-spell and mark all of them and then boom, all at once. But nope, doesn't seem to work that way. You know what? I'm actually interested in Jewelry Workshop, and then I press Nahida. I want to see if someone beats him with Nahida. Wait, what? Steam Workshop Nahida Genshin Impact? Is that Left 4 Dead? Wallpaper. Oh. Oh well. Wait, if everyone's energy is... Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have gotten with Bennett. Oh well. So they made a boss.
Let it be known that divinity is mine. Stabilize. Perish! More power.
Whirling step. Yeah.
Stabilize! You cannot defy me, mortal!
My apologies. Yeah.
At my command, you shall fall!
Ayaka is my go-to girl to destroy any god.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate! Burn to oblivion!
Take flight.
Stabilize!
No, my sword.
Oh, whoops.
Solidify! Reality is pain! Gather!
Ow, that really hurt.
Burn to oblivion! Crumble! Good riddance!
Really?
Cruel world! Stabilize!
Nope.
Not possible.
For Rex Lapis. Rain cutter. Embrace the ice. My apologies. Whirling snow.
Gather!
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Wait, how do I not hit? How did I not hit him?
No touching.
Stop moving around!
Stabilize!
Stop moving around, I say!
Reality? I was destined for more.
Oh, you won. Jesus Christ. Okay, I have to get used to this one. For now. There we go. Anything good? Nope. Of course, the one I don't need any more from. See, I should have probably used Bennett. Or Mona. One of the two, I suppose. Ah, yes. Don't wanna... So, will this be... Nope. Oh. Wait, what? There's a treasure here? Oh! Hold on.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
The cooldown on these treasure compasses should be way shorter. Another treasure? Maybe it's behind here again. Oh yeah, it is.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Huh? I mean, okay. There we go. Picture done. Okay. Wait, what? How can I play? I wanna play! What do you mean no active quests? Where's my deck? Are you serious? I thought I'm finally getting there. Is that really it already? How do I unlock the TCG? Wait, it's coming in version 3.3? Which version are we on again? Wait, it comes in version 3.3? I thought it would be in this version, and not only in the next version. What am I supposed to do in the meantime? No, wait. Okay, I already did my commissions. Oh, right. Now I know why it's... Okay, what else can I do then? Done with this, I'm done with this. Reputation reward. Oh yeah, I can actually get my gliding thing. And now I reach the maximum quest. I mean the maximum reputation, that is. And Nahida got her gliders. There we go. Perfectly matches her. Okay, I think this is it for me today anyway.